We're in today with the Quadro NVS 450. This is a 2008 video card with 8 shaders. It's got 256 megabytes of VRAM GDDR3 running at 480 megahertz on the core clock, 700 megahertz on the memory clock, 64 bits bus width, and today we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Quad Q9650 with 4 cores and 4 threads. Very interesting video card, but the best thing we can do for it is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. Alright, let's start with Underground and see how it's performing here. Based on this experience, I'm gonna see how the video card is performing. So two things I have here, this is a dual BGA video card, but I'm thinking what BGA video card I'm talking about. What video card I'm talking about, Daniel? I got 2 cores on it, but what is compared to? Well, it said G98. That means it's from Tesla. So Tesla, but wait, I went online on the database and it showed me that it's similar with an 8400GS. 8400GS. All right, let's take a look and see how it's running with this. Maybe it's similar performance, but I don't know, seriously. So the only problem I have with this is that in the resolution that I'm testing is gonna be with 640 or 800 by 600, but 640 is gonna be okay-ish because I got 4:3 aspect ratio. This is good, it's advantageous. Control panel is there, but I didn't see the option there so I can squeeze it. But 4:3 came naturally to the capture card, and I was like, you know what? Thank you. I will use this opportunity. So I'm in the middle on the quality with 640. So I got the reflections, I got some quality, and I got some specs utilized here. So let's see what we got here. 98% load on the video card score with 55 degrees. 55 degrees, this is a passive cool video card. So it's got a big radiator, and hopefully I can get away with this, seriously, because I don't have to put a fan on it and try to cool it. And when you're cooling a video card, it's cheating, you know, because you're putting fan on it and it doesn't work. But ideal passive cool needs to work without any problems. So Underground is doing the job on utilizing this video card, and there is a hope for this dual BGA video card. You know, I imagine how is it possible to use this in dual core. Seriously, maybe I have to use 2 capture cards and put the signal on the second output. I don't think it's possible, but regardless, I'm gonna see in the future. I need more monitors, seriously, to test a video card like this. There is a couple of video cards like this that they have dual core on the PCB, and I don't know how to use them, you know. I mean, to show me that is dual core, seriously. So I cannot go lower on the resolution, but I can go lower on the quality. But the moment I put lower on the quality, I'm gonna lose the reflection. Then it becomes like performance mode in every game, and I don't want that, you know. I want this video card to play a couple of games with some medium quality in order to justify it. And if I can do that, then there is no problem on saying this is still usable even today. NVS 450 in gaming. Well, you can use it. Imagine building a retro machine and you need, say, I want multiple monitors. What video cards can I use? NVS 450. This is gonna be a very interesting thing to do. Let's put this autopilot on because I want to show you what is this? Pacifc Fighters is a game that supports 98, Millennium XP, and 2000. Oh, this is good. Pentium 3 requires an loan on 1 gig. Oh man, that's insane. Half a gig of system RAM, 64 megabytes of VRAM video card. This is good, and DirectX 9 or higher. So I got an NVS here. I put 640 with excellent quality, and I got 63 FPS. So this is good because I got 96% load on this occasion with 56 degrees on the core, and it's utilizing 256 megabytes of VRAM. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Holy, I'm in a Japanese fighter. Okay, we're going to Pearl Harbor, apparently. This is the attack wave one. Oh yeah, boy! The pilot is taking me there. Oh, I found some buttons because apparently this is the most coolest thing ever, because sometimes you want to play the game and it gives you like a paper that says the controls. You got the views, page up, page down is like to zoom. And you can zoom here in the cockpit like that. Oh, nice. Toggle comes. You can get here on there to attack me, control, defend me, help me. Time speed, normal, and super fast like this. See? This is so cool. Accelerate the time, miscellaneous, toggle autopilot, chase view. Holy sh! You can give power. power 0, 30, 40, oh my god, you can actually do that. I'm guessing when you're dogfighting or something and it's in front of you, you can toggle to 30% and pull back. And alright, so the video card itself, it's okay in this occasion. I got I'm accelerating the time here so I can reach the position. 40-50 FPS, got nice averages. Let's do a reset here. 46-50 FPS is good. 256 megabytes of VRAM utilized. I mean, this is what I want from this video card, you know, to be utilized. But at the same time, I wish I had the second one. Imagine having this, yeah, and having 2 more monitors like on the side, you know, all monitors connected to it. It needs display port in order to connect to it. But all cheap display monitor, and you'll have like dual core utilization on this, and it's kind of funny to see it. It's good to look at older games with old hardware to have fun, seriously. In this case, you can see that it doesn't utilize too much wattage, and that's the most important thing. But it does the job, seriously. It does exactly what I want. Wow, let's see, how can we take off? Oh, this is not good. I don't know how to take off from a carrier. This will be my biggest achievement, seriously. I got wheel brakes. Maybe this one. Ah, look at that. He knows how to... Ah, you have to wait for permission. Holy smoke. This is it. Taking off from a carrier. Look at that. This is so cool. Oh, I wanted to show you the ejection. So if you press Ctrl E, it's going to open that one. Let me see if I can pull it off. Ctrl E. Opens the flap. Look at that. This is so cool. Look at that. He jumped. That's it. He abandoned the plane. No? Bang. Mission over. Let's see how Harry Plonker is working with this video card and the system. I got 640 with quality. Very interesting because, you know, like previous games, I put more quality and lower resolution. You can go on higher resolution, but you have to put it low quality. And I will choose lower resolution with higher quality. Let's see how we're doing with 640 and maximum details. I think I have to lower the quality here. I need this spell so I can repair my video cards. Seriously. Oh lord, this is it. See, wish I can repair my video cards like that. Seriously. Oh, I have to do circles with it. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Only got 57 megabytes of VRAM here. It's not bad, you know. It's okay theoretically to have this amount of VRAM only utilized. Look at that. I wish I can clean my room like that. I haven't want to. Alright, so this is actually interesting to see because if you're playing the original games with Harry Potter, you know, and you start playing new ones, you're gonna see the graphics and the mechanics advancing, you know. And I can see this one compared to the old one when it was very old, you know, how it's performing. This one, I want to play more and I want to see how it's performing with other video cards because it looks like it's got potential for higher resolution and higher quality. And with higher resolution, I think it's going to be fantastic, you know. So, yeah, I want to see this game running with higher quality, not going to lie. But this here with 640 on high quality, it's interesting, like 30, 40 FPS. You don't need a lot of FPS. And it's holding okay, 900 megabytes of system RAM. It's using the 3rd core at maximum. So dual core CPU can actually do the job with this game. And on the GPU side, probably need a video card that has around 600, 700 megahertz on the core. And that doesn't need to be with a lot of VRAM. I'm thinking like 8 series video card, like an 8800 GTS with 300 megabytes of VRAM. That will be a fantastic video card because it doesn't use the VRAM, but it's got a lot of strength in the core. And those type of video cards are nice, you know. Considering what I've seen on GPU-Z today with this video card, you know, how many shaders, how many unified shaders it's got. This one, I will say, yeah, not the brightest video card to test this game for the first time, you know, and I like it, you know, I like this opportunity that is creating this video card, you know. In the future, yeah, I'll be here with this game and I will say, you know what, I want to see it with maximum details because apparently this is how it needs to be done. 30 FPS on this occasion is not good, 24 on minimal and 24 on 1%. I mean, yeah, definitely I need a better video card. But at the same time, I'm curious, how do you make a video card like this run with both of the cores? Because it's a good, valid question. Seriously, can you use this video card with dual cores? We'll see in the future. Maybe we can find a way to actually activate them. Seriously. I don't even want to know what's going on with this game, but I don't see the menu. Every single time I go into the menu, I have like this. Holy smoke! So I remember the game Project IGI, and I was like, this is gonna be very interesting to see on the video card like this, because usually it was with older video cards. I mean, what do you mean older video cards? It says system requirements. Pentium 2 or equivalent. Pentium 2, seriously. Windows 95, 98, so I'm on Windows XP. I'm guessing the artifacts and how it's performing and why it's doing like this is because of the operating system with the drivers. So if you put it like that, if you put it on an operating system like this, you're gonna get this type of artifacting. 64 megabytes of system RAM. Holy smoke, 64. Remember when I had 4 megabytes of system RAM, I needed 8 megabytes of system RAM in order for me to start Warcraft. You know, it didn't work with 4 megabytes, you need 8 megabytes or something like that. Can't do nothing here. The only thing I can do is just walk around and see how is this game. Maybe in the future I will make it work with this, because usually I will have put in the menu, because in the main menu I can see nothing, and I cannot set up properly. So based on the MS Afterburner, I think I got 1024 or 800 by 600. The game is utilizing only 22 megabytes of VRAM. I got 7 on the first core, 700 megahertz on the second core, 30 FPS, so it's locked. Let's do a reset on the FPS. Frame time 31. Not bad. You can actually see the glitches around, but this is because of the operating system and drivers compatibility maybe. I'm guessing with an old operating system, with an older video card, it's gonna do totally different on the performance. I dropped HP. Nice. What the f... You know what? I will take this as a big W, because it's starting the game. That's it. On the video card side, yeah, I can't say nothing, because it's utilizing only 50% load on the core. So yeah, I will take this as a big win, you know. Cannot control the mouse. Seriously, I've got used to... Backwards reverse. I don't know how to change it, only in the menu, but I have bugs there. You know, the artifact that I see it here, there is 100%. Regardless, I got 30 FPS with this. I think that if I manage to do some custom settings and maybe try some older drivers, I think this game can be set up in such a way that you can play the game properly, you know, without any glitches. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so we got big Mutha Truckers. This is a very interesting game, and it shows that it's working with 98, Millennium, XP, and 2000. Oh, that's good. System memory requires 96 megabytes of system RAM. I got 600 utilized. This is good. 16 megabytes of VRAM video card for this game to run. And very interesting performance. It needs a Pentium 3 on 500 megahertz. I got quad-core CPU here, but listen. Look at the CPU hardware being utilized. So it's got like 50% load on the CPU. So he says it needs a Pentium 3, but a quad-core CPU apparently is working here with all of the cores. And this is the most important thing. Even though it's got 30 FPS and it's locked, I think, 99% load on this, you can actually see it's doing the job. What the heck is going on? All right, let's play the game a little and see how it's... Oh, it's no, I don't know. Maybe it's if this is the mission. I have to change the gear up. Oh, look at that. Euro Truck Simulator. Oh, no, sliding with this. I got an interesting utilization from this video card. 50 megabytes of VRAM utilized. It feels like Need for Speed in this occasion. I mean, it's utilizing the video card, 99% load on the core, but yeah, I don't think this is the right condition. I put 640 with higher quality in this situation, but I think it would have been much better to put higher resolution. I'm not complaining, you know, how the game is working with this low resolution. 640 is not what the but yeah, definitely in the playable side, this feels like a game that I would have played when I was younger. Seriously, feels like an arcade Euro Truck Simulator. You know, I think it will be very good to put other video cards on this game to see how it's performing. It'll be very interesting to see the performance with other GPUs. Interesting, seriously, interesting performance. So in this situation, the CPU is being utilized. I got this CPU running with all the pistons here. 600 megabytes of system RAM utilized. It's good. I got this computer running very well in this game. I'm actually surprised it's running like this. But if I want to use this video card, what the f... Apparently this video card can push a little more quality because it's locked to 30 FPS. So yeah, not a lot of problems if you put higher resolution. I was just scared. I was like, what? How is it gonna perform here? But Yeah, it does really nice here. Let's see how S.T.A.L.K.E.R is running with 800 by 600 with maximum details with static light. Let me do a reset here and see how it's performing. You can see on the static light, because I got the edges here on the water. Whenever you got enhanced light, you got like faded lines and stuff like that. But the stutter is everywhere. I think on this situation, I have to put maybe medium details to get more FPS. But I just wanted to see how the video card is working here with maximum details, because I want to see if the video card is utilized on the VRAM side. Maybe it's putting more than 7 megabytes on the first core here. And because in Tech Power Up Z, the video card is shown with 256 megabytes of VRAM X2, you know. So if you are using the second side or the first core, you know, because it showed GPU 1 is 0%. If you're using the first one, I'm guessing you're gonna use the VRAM too, but in this case, it's only using the second one. Interesting, you know, interesting with static light, the performance here. Doesn't matter, you know, 30 FPS, it's not that bad because I know how to set it up. And if I'm interested on using this machine with some old video cards like this, you know, it will be very interesting because this video card has got it's got so many display ports in the back. I'm 100% sure somebody's gonna make an old machine with 4 displays. Seriously, you don't have to use a CRT monitor, I'm guessing, because you can use like old LCD monitor that's got DVI and stuff like that, and it's got high refresh rate. LCD monitor that were used for CCTV 4x3 ones, you know, they got a high refresh rate. I have one that is with BNC connector, you know, that was back in the days, got VGA port, and it's got high refresh rate. Seriously, 70, nearly to 100 refresh rate or something, or even higher. I don't know, but I know it's working with high refresh rate, and it's 4x3, very square monitor. So maybe you can connect something like that. You know, there's a couple of adapters that you can convert the display port to VGA, and you can use it. If you want to make a special computer with multiple monitors, this video card can be the solution for some people. You know, this is a very adequate video card for all games and multiple screens. If you're not interested on using this video card for high quality, you know, 256 megabytes, you know, I don't know, maybe it's working with dual cores. That will be a very intriguing thing to see if it's working like that. Not gonna lie, I actually had high hopes for this game to run on this video card with Assassin's Creed graphics. What do I got? 640. I got quality on low, details on low, brightness, multi-sample on low. Everything is on low and it still doesn't have enough FPS, seriously. 30 FPS here, 100 megabytes of VRAM utilized. The game looks doggo, seriously. I mean, yeah, not the right settings, not the right performance from this, and it's not capable of. I mean, you can actually see there is hope for other games to be played on this video card, you know, but I think this is not the right choice in this case. Look at this. I mean, it's okay, you know, if you want a retro games. 640, it's a very retro-ish feeling, you know, but if you don't want this, I definitely want to play other games that works better than this. It reminds me of my old golden age, you know, when I was playing on lowest resolution and lowest quality, but in this situation, yeah, I will definitely like to choose a better option here. In the older games will be much better on this occasion. If you really want to play the game, it's possible with 30 FPS. That's it. Jump. Look at that. Oh boy. 130 megabytes of VRAM. I want to say it's very bad, but this is how it was for me. And it just reminds me of low quality and low resolution. This is how I was utilizing my video cards and my computers. And yeah, it just triggers a very weird nostalgia feelings, and I hate it. Low quality. On the CPU side, I got CPU utilization, but the last core is utilized at maximum. You can clearly see that is interesting on the utilization. 1.2 gig of system RAM utilized. This is good. Temperature wise, because this is passively cooled, 61 degrees. This is okay. So if you are interested in making an old machine, a retro machine that doesn't have any fans, this video card can actually do that. And it offers you a couple of display ports, and it's worth And literally it's worth it only for the display ports. It's very weird, you know, to see those amounts of display ports in the back and not having a fan. So Assassin's Creed, does it run with this? Not really. It starts the game, but it's not the right game to play on this. If you're interested on older games, ideal would be that. Does it run Crysis? This is the only thing that I need to answer at the end, and no, it doesn't. 20 FPS. This is the lowest resolution, lowest quality, everything is turned off, and yeah, I can do nothing. If you're interested on if it's compatible with this, nope, not really. Look at the box. So I got lots of problem there. The video card itself is not very good with this. Apparently the game has some bugs here and there. The performance is not ideal. I got 800 by 600 on the resolution. You can see the FPS afterburner is super small here, and I need to be on 640 in order to get the right FPS. Maximum load on the video card 60 degrees, 134 megabytes of VRAM utilized here. Not a big problem from the computer itself. It's using the CPU properly. Got like nearly 50% load on the CPU, and the temperature is good. Nearly 1.4 gig of system RAM utilized in this case with the computer. So the computer is doing its job, but the GPU is not capable of pushing any playable FPS. Look at that. 480 on the frequency on the core doesn't help it in this case, so you don't have any luxury here. Maybe you put a fan, you put new thermal paste on it, you can put overclock it, maybe you can get 30 FPS, but you're gonna destroy the video card and you lose the whole feature of this video card, that is passive cooled with 4 display ports in the back. That is the only thing that needs to be utilized for, you know, getting some old titles or using it as a, I shall say, a very passive cooled efficient video card. And if you can find the right conditions for this video card, I think it's gonna serve you really well, seriously. One thing that I do want to point out is that I seen the video card is on X4. I don't know why. Maybe the video card is broken, maybe this is how it's working with the drivers. Maybe the video card itself is running better with a new mainboard. I don't know. I have to put this video card in a newer machine and see if I can use it there with maximum speed. I do not know why is it running like this. I'll have to check out. Last time I tested this video card, apparently it was the same, X4. I don't know. It's working with Windows 7 with my Z97 mainboard. Apparently it had the same performance. Maybe the video card is broken. Maybe it doesn't activate X16 only when you connect all of the display ports in the back, you know, then when you use both of the cores. Or maybe it's using X4 and when it's gonna use X8, I don't know, X8 and X8 on the second core, and then that's X16. Well, I don't know, maybe it's adding up this type of performance differently, you know, because it's a dual BGA video card. I don't know. I think I'm going to see it maybe in the future, you know, maybe if I try to force this video card to run with dual cores. But I mean, I don't know. Seriously, I'm grateful that I have it and I can show you the video card, the display adapter, sorry. And if you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment, smash that like button, and I will see you very soon.